With us now is Diane Franklin. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's good to meet you in person. I know that you kind of live, don't you live nearby? Aren't you a Long Islander?
Well, originally I was born in Long Island. I went to school in Plainview,
Okay.
Plainview High School. Go Gulls, Seagulls. And but now I live in LA because that's where my work is.
So you made the move. Now you come from a very, I guess, talented family. You're married to someone that's talented. You work on some projects individually, some together. Tell us what it's like to be in your household. What do you guys have going on over there?
Well, actually, for those of you who don't know, I'm an actress. I've actually started acting when I was 10 years old in New York and modeling in commercials, soap opera theater, and I started doing film. And so I actually, my family was not in the business. I had no connections at all. And actually, I wrote a book about my career. I was just, oh, here we go. So
Let me
here's a
see.
book that if people or background, I don't know if you know this. I have a book called The Excellent Adventures of the Last American. Oops. French exchange babe of the 80s. I think that's a little bit of a weird graphic thing. Anyway, you can find it on, yeah, my background, I guess, is weird. You can find that on, Amazon or Barnes and Noble. But I have been acting since I was 10 years old. So what happened was my husband, I actually met him when I was like 22, and we have been married ever since. And he is a writer, and we have a very creative household. And from that, we have been very creative with our kids. So our daughter is actually a comedian, and her name is Olivia De Laurentiis. So you could check that out. She's on TikTok. She's like got 1 million followers, and she's also has a show on Snapchat. And she's hilarious. She has a comedy partner named Sydney Heller. So they go by Sid and Olivia, their comedy things. And she also writes for Smosh. So she's in her 20s, mid 20s. And my son, he's a upright bassist, and he plays in an orchestra, but he also has his own music. So if you check out Nick De Laurentiis on Spotify, you'll find out about him. So it's a
It's
very
funny.
creative household. And
Well, it's funny too. When
my
you
husband,
first called in, you were saying that your son was playing piano, and I said, "Oh, wait, are you setting up the interview for him?" Because I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" I was like, I was confused.
I no, no, and I've been in my professional career. I've been in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. That
Yes.
was the first film that I was in, and Better Off Dead, where I played the French girl. This hold on, it's probably not going to show right now, but let me see if I can get it to go.
I like you. I think you're funny.
Here. All right, but anyway, better you can check it online. And so Better Off Dead, and I actually have been acting recently, and I did a movie called Amityville Murders. So we're talking about Long Island. I'm from Long Island, and I actually did a movie in 1982 of Amityville, The Possession. So I did the second Amityville. And then this Amityville, the murders, they had when I was a child, I played the daughter, but now I play the mother in basically the same story. So Amityville Murders is out now. It's on, I think, Hulu or Vudu or whatever you can find it on. But I also am going to be, I have a cameo coming up. This is a very special project just coming out. You guys are getting kind of a cool inside scoop on this. I did a movie called, it's Ted Bundy, American Boogeyman. And I have
Wow.
yeah, it's so exciting. And what's really amazing is my daughter is also in the film, which is amazing. It's just amazing. So if you see this film, she's going to be playing another character, and it was by complete chance that we wound up being in this film. She got hired first, and then the director knew me from the Amityville Murders, and he said, "Would you do a cameo?" And this was all during COVID, so it's very exciting. And if you're interested in finding out more, definitely follow me on social media, because I'm on actress Diane Franklin on Instagram, and also uh, Twitter, Diane Franklin 80. But I'm announcing the film, and it's coming out August 16th in AMC theaters. So I'm really
Congratulations on
happy.
that. And we met through our mutual friend Mike Arborway. And I wanted to have you on last month, so I was excited that you're able to join us this month. But that's what it's been like, I believe, this last 18 months or however long it's been now, is that working actors just want to work. You just want to get out there. You just want to do these new things. And then when these fun projects come back up and people are open to working together and collaborating, But this is going to be a special thing for, you and your whole entire family to be able to do things. I'm thinking that all of the four of you should collaborate on a project. Is that maybe in the works?
Oh, you're lovely to say that. You know, who knows? You never know with this family. I mean, we have done, um, we've done a lot, and I have to say that we just the whole point of what we bring is surprises and fun. I think that that's really the and creativity. And I also, by the way, I work with kids. I teach kids, and I think like I teach kids acting, and so I'm very much about like bringing the next generation a positive message. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. I have to get my husband into it, but my kids are. I think they'd be totally into it. So, oh, and by the way, just one more thing for those people who love Better Off Dead. I've actually written. I have 2 books out, and now my 3rd book is going to be about Better Off Dead. So. This book is, if you love Better Off Dead, it's a comedy. Okay, it's from the 80s, so check it out. And I talk like this. I'm French in the movie. In this, I talk like this, and it's with John Cusack. And this book is going to be amazing. So I just want to tell everyone, keep an eye out for it. Come, follow me on social media because speaking of doing things together, I may be putting out a video. It's like going to be really amazing.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So right now, you were lifting something up and it was like in green screen, and that's why we really couldn't see the cover of your book. But I'm going to add that in post because, and I think your husband would laugh about this. Oh, we can fix it in post, right? You can can always fix everything in post. But you're such a delight, and people do enjoy you. There's so many different genres, whether it's science fiction, whether it's comedy, whether it's horror, whether it's, is there a genre that you enjoy bringing your skill to the most?
Well, it's funny. When I first came back when I first came back acting again, because I took a break from acting to raise my kids, because I wanted to be there for them, and, acting can take you, it makes you travel, and your focus is on your work. You have to focus on your work. So for me, being around as a mom was really important. So what happened was I started acting because my daughter needed mom in her films and her grandmother, and like I don't know, I played grandmothers. It was so funny, but it got me started doing it again. And then I also do conventions, and so I'm going to be in a convention in Virginia at the end of this month, in Williamsburg, called Scares That Care. It's a charity event, so I'll be there July 30th to I think the 2nd of August. So if you're on the East Coast, come and visit me. But anyway, so my career has taken a beautiful dance. And now I think that in my life, working with my family, I just feel like I want to give back. And, it's, I don't know, I forgot now the question that you asked, but I have to say, like, I think it's really important for actors to explore and be creative. And when you ask me, what my favorite genre is, I have to say, I like pushing myself to the next level, and I like challenging myself. I love I think it's more about the characters, and I've always been attracted to interesting characters. So whether it's horror or sci-fi or comedy, that's what makes me excited. An interesting character that makes me stretch. So and I think that's actually for a lot of actors. I mean, personally, I love to watch comedy, or I like What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show, or Ghost Adventures. I mean, I kind of like that kind of a fun show. But I enjoy great films. So it really just depends on my mood.
Well, I think this has been an excellent adventure.
Oh, most
excellent. And Diane, thank you very much for calling me. I actually did think, that you still lived on Long Island, but hey, my best you out in LA. And it's raining sunshine every day out there. So thank you very much for joining us. And I look forward to the things that are coming in the theaters near us very soon. I'll try not to be too afraid.
I'm going to come back to Long Island, and I'm going to visit the Amityville house. So I'll be back there and say hello. I'm saying hello to all the people in Long Island my peeps. And I hope you have a wonderful time. And I miss you. I'll come back to Long Island again.
Excellent. It's nice to see you here today, and be well. And don't be too scared. What's your scariest face, Diane? Give me a scary face. That's pretty good. Bye. Bye-bye.